Hi, Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for May 1st to 15th, 2020. This is a general reading, focusing on what's important for you to know most during this time. If you like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and let me know if it rings true in the comments below. So the first card we'll be looking at is your present situation. We have a couple cards that fell out here. So we have the World and the Nine of Swords. So the World is an end of a cycle. It can create a new beginning. And so the Nine of Swords is worry, anxiety, sleepless nights. You got some concerns about something going on here, Aquarius, and you're worried about change. You're worried about how things are going to change and something's ending. But with an ending, there is always a new beginning. So that's what we have in your current situation. So, well, the next card we're going to be looking at, so what is helpful or challenging is the Ten of Pentacles came out here. So the Ten of Pentacles is basically you have a stable home life, you have enough money to go around. There is, so this is definitely helpful with this current situation of you feeling, stressed over what's about to change for you. Now we're going to be looking at some past issues. So what are some past issues that's been going on, Aquarius? What is kind of the basis of this situation? What's creating this change and in your world here that's changing? Even though you have the stability, this one wants to come out. So it's about a partnership. The basic situation is to do with, again, a partnership could be in business, could be also a romantic partnership that you are, or it could even be a friendship really, but something that has changed in this partnership has got you kind of stressed and concerned about the change. But do remember that you have that helping influence of that financial stability. Wow, that was a lot of cards that fell out. So now the next one we're going to be looking at is your immediate past. So what is behind you? What's behind you, Aquarius, in this time? So we got the Seven of Swords. So what's behind you is basically deceit, trickery, win at all costs attitude, and just kind of like, well, more like deception, just kind of wanting more than what's rightfully yours, or someone could have been wanting more than what was rightfully theirs, and this is what's behind you. And what is your overall thoughts about the situation? We have two cards that came out here. Is a Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands here in reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, is someone that maybe being a little bit leery of their stability at home and their own ability to manage the things of house and home. And your thoughts could be that, this is due to this King of Wands, could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That this King of Wands, this player kind of type person, this person that is just kind of not a very good person, in and out, and not a very stable person, has kind of rocked your world there a bit and turned things upside down as far as how you're looking at your own stability and abilities to manage your house and home, basically. The next cards we'll be looking at is what is coming up in your immediate future. So what is coming up in your immediate future, Aquarius? So in your immediate future, let's see if we get a card to come out for us here. Yeah. So things are changing, but with change, there's always good. There's always, a new cycle beginning, and that's can sometimes be positive and put you right where. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we have three cards. What's coming up in the near future here? So like in your immediate future, you have the King of Swords came out here in the immediate future. This is someone that uses their logic over their emotions to make decisions. This is someone that basically can be a little bit kind of controlling, and basically doesn't really appear to give a crap about anybody's feelings but their own. You also had the Tower come out. And so the Tower is like something that could maybe potentially be a crisis situation. It can be an epiphany. It can be if something brings, you know, things to light. It's kind of like something that's built on false foundations has to crumble. And so that's maybe what's going on with this King of Swords. It's a little bit of air energy could be in their chart. And then also the Fool. So this is like, this brings you a clean slate. So in the near future, yes, you've had a crisis, and you know you're dealing with someone maybe that is very kind of harsh and just cutting with their words, but yet you have the Fool here, which is the 0 in the tarot, and it's a clean slate, a fresh start. It's like looking things through a new perspective. It's like a joyous new start of your journey here in the immediate future. So we'll look here at your emotional concerns. I had quite a few fly out there. Actually, we'll just do your emotional concerns. Here we have the King of Cups and the Lovers that flew out of the deck. So this is, again, a head over heart decision. And the King of Cups here is someone that is, you know, has stable emotions. So maybe here you could be worried about making emotional decisions. You could be worried about not having control of your emotions and letting your heart and emotions kind of get in the way of an important decision. Or it could be to do also with a love situation, again here with the Two of Cups and the Lovers here, right? So, and then how the other person sees you or how others see you at the moment, Aquarius. Let's get a card for that. So others see you as maybe a little bit exhausted, maybe a little bit like you're just about finished, you're ready to give up on the whole situation. But this card also is a card of determination and been through lots and just, you know, a very determined person. So others could see you as being very determined in this situation that you're currently in here. And then we'll just get some of your hopes about the situation. So your hopes about the situation is the Strength card. So the Strength card, it represents that basically you will require strength, but that does remind you that you do have the inner strength that you need to face the situation. So you hope to have enough strength to get through the situation. And potential outcome. Oh, there we go. And the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups, we have lots of choices, lots of options. Reminds you not to get lost in fantasy world, that kind of thing. I'll just get some cards of advice for you here, Aquarius. We'll just get 3 cards of advice for you here during this situation. Ooh, that's not 3, it's too many. Let's try again here. Oh my goodness, again we have it's wanting to fly out here. And then one more card. So one more card of advice for you during this time. I just want to get this one. One more card of advice. Oh, there are a couple. So we have 4 cards. So again, the Seven of Cups came out as advice. So that's, I guess, just to remind yourself that you have lots of options and, you know, not to worry, think things over clearly and try and be, don't get lost in fantasy ideas. Just, you know, focus on what it is that you really want. Again, the Tower came out with the crisis. So this could be, you know, you could be having that epiphany. It reminds you that, you know, things that aren't built on a solid foundation do have a tendency to crumble and fall, and this is something that is maybe unavoidable. You also got the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups kind of is a crying over spilt milk card. So as advice, I would say focus on what you have. Focus on what you have. Don't focus on what you've lost here in this crisis situation. Focus on what you have. Pick up the pieces. Be grateful, you know. And then you have the 4 of Swords. So this is a time of rest and recuperation. So, you know, be grateful for what you have and just rest and recuperate from this situation, this crisis situation that has happened to you. So this Four of Swords is reminding you, don't let your guard down, but do take a break and take some rest and rejuvenate. And after a time of hardship, you're going to have that time to rest and rejuvenate. That's all I have for you, Aquarius, for May. Again, if you like these videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and let me know if it rings true in the comments below. And we'll see you again mid-May.